Hi, welcome to today's lesson. What we're going to be looking at today is algebraic fractions, but more specifically what happens when we have duplicate factors inside algebraic fractions. You need to have watched the previous video where I add simple algebraic fractions before you actually come to this one. Okie dokie. So I'm going to call this one duplicate factors. Duplicate factors. Alright. So, the best way to explain this is to do an example. Let's take a look. 2 over x plus, so e.g., 2 over x plus 3 over x squared plus 3x. Now, it is very tempting, especially if you watched the previous video, just to do this. It's very tempting just to say, well, the factor, the LCD is x times x squared plus 3x. Okay? But it's not. Please don't do that, right? That's a common mistake that people make, alright? Because actually that x is duplicated inside that one, right? You don't want to go up with those. You want to try and keep it as simple as possible. So, the best way to do that is to first factorize, okay? Make sure that everything is factorized. So 2 over x, that doesn't need any further factorizing. Plus 3. Now this one here has a common factor. I can take out an x, and I have x plus 3 at the bottom. Okay. Now I can start jumping and say, okay, what's the LCD? The LCD is x plus 3. It's not a duplicate of x. I'm not going to put 2 x's in there, which is what would happen if I just did that. Okay. So, over here I've got 2, over here I've got plus 3. So now I ask myself, right, back to how I was before. What does he need to look like that? Well, he just needs that part. So he just needs the x plus 3. Okay. What does he need to look like this? He needs nothing. He doesn't need anything. He looks like that already. So I don't need to do anything to the 3. Just leave it. Okay. So now I can multiply things up and clean everything up. Okay. So if I multiply this out, alright, 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 3, all over x brackets x plus 3. Okay, and if we tidy it up even further, we've got 2x plus 9 all over x times by x plus 3. It would be nice if there was a common factor that could come out the top to cancel there, but there is no common factor between 2x and 9. That's as far as it goes. You with me? Fantastic. So the trick of this is to always make sure that whatever you're dealing with the denominator is always already factorized as far as it can go. Right, so let's look at a slightly more complicated one. Not very much more, because once you've got the idea of this, it's pretty much straightforward. Okay, so let's look at this one. 2 over y plus 5, e.g., 2 over y plus 5 plus 3 over y squared plus 6y plus 5. Okay, now alarm bells should be ringing when you see this. You should be saying to yourself, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be in there. Okay, so let's go check it out. First thing, make sure that you can factorize as far as possible. 2 over y plus 5. Nothing more I can do with that. He has to stay like that. Plus 3 over factors of 5, they give me 6. Well, factors of 5 is only 5 and 1. 5 and 1 give me 6. So I've got y5, I've got y1. Alright? This sign tells me the signs are the same. This is the biggest one, plus, plus. If you don't know that shortcut, go check out my video on how to factorize quadratics. Okay. Alright, so now I can see what is going on here. My lowest common factor is not y plus 5 times this. It's y plus 5, there it is, times by y plus 1. That's my lowest common denominator. Sorry, not lowest common factor, lowest common denominator. Over here I've got the 2, over here I've got the plus 3. Okay? And we stop and we say, okay, what does he need to look like this? Just y plus 1. Y plus 1. Alright? What does he need to look like this? Nothing! Nothing! It looks like that! Woohoo! So, we're pretty much done here. So, I'm going to just write this out. I've got the brackets, y plus 5, y plus 1, alright? And on top, I've got 2y plus 2. I've distributed that 2 to both of them, right? Plus 3, tidy it all up. 2y plus 5 all over y plus 5, y plus 1. Okay, bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Okay, alright, so the main thrust of this video is that you cannot start finding an LCD, lowest common denominator, until you have factorized something completely. Because there's always a strong possibility that something that's not factorized has something else as a denominator as one of its factors. And you don't want to double up. If you double up, you'll get extra factors of x in here, and it's going to get ugly. Okay? You can fix it, but it's not pretty. So this is the easiest way to do it. Factorize first, and don't double up. Alright, there's more notes on the blog, there's more videos on this channel. Go and check them out. Right. Remember, I'm here for you.